Hi guys, it's Audrey. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing one of Zara's newest release. This is a Mochi Atelier in Tokyo. Basically, this collection is based on one of the creators' memory, and I believe there's four fragrances, and I only picked two of them, the two that I thought they were the more gourmet. But this is a memory that the creator picked the inspiration for this perfume. Two Japanese men are cooking mochis in the traditional way. The best result is achieved by following the ancestral methods. The kitchen is small, so good organization is fundamental. Patience and mutual collaboration are required as well. Adults and children, elders and young. Everyone gathers around the table to eat this delicious dessert. It is a perfect moment to share anecdotes, relive old memories, and talk to each other. Notes of pear, rice, and sandalwood. And this retail for $25.90, basically $26, for a 3.4 ounces, which is super affordable. This is how the bottle looks like. It is very cute, very minimalistic. It's just a glass bottle with a wooden cap. Very cute. I love how the juice inside is green. I feel like it looks so beautiful, like everything matches together. The colors is beautiful. I had never eaten, smelled, touched a mochi. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I'm probably gonna pronounce it wrong the whole video, but I had never tried one of those things. So the way I researched before buying this perfume to make sure that I was gonna like it was by looking at recipes on how to make it. By seeing what ingredients they use, I will have a better idea on how this was gonna smell like. I will put pictures how the mochi look like. They are, for what I could tell by a picture, they were very squishy, almost kind of like marshmallow, but they are made out of sweet rice flour. So it's basically like a sweet rice smell, but you add fruit. You can add ice cream. It is a very versatile dessert. You can make it out of any fruit you want. I saw strawberry, mango. The note that they showed here was pear, so I'm guessing you can use pear to make it. You can use matcha green tea. You can use whatever you want. By looking at those pictures and looking at the videos with the recipe, what I thought it was gonna smell like was like a sweet, almost like a fruity rice pudding, but with a powdery note. That's basically what I thought and what I was expecting it and hoping that it was gonna smell like. Long story short, I am not a fan of this perfume. I don't love it. It's not horrible, like I don't hate it, but I don't love it, and it doesn't smell at all as what I was expecting it to smell. What it does smell like I said, the notes are pear, rice, and sandalwood. Very simple, 3 notes, which I love perfume that doesn't have a bunch of notes. That way I have a better idea of what I'm smelling, and it also helped me understand what a note smell like. Since I had never smelled a mochi dessert, I don't have that like memory inside my head to compare it to, so I just had to compare it with things that I had tasted or smelled before. I've been wearing it the whole day, but I'm gonna spray it again just to get the initial notes, which it doesn't really tell you like the order, because it's just 3 notes, so I don't know if they are all blended together or what the situation is. Zara perfumes and notes are very tricky. They most of the time only list few notes, but most of the time there's other notes in the mix that they don't tell you about. It's like they only tell you about the more prominent notes. So the first thing I have to say about this perfume is on my skin and to my nose, this perfume is very watery. I was expecting, like I said, to be more creamy or powdery, but it is not. It is very watery, and it is fruity. It opens up as almost like a pear juice, but there's like almost like a carbonated effect to it, like almost like if you mix Sprite with pear juice, and that doesn't last long. That only lasts like for the first 5 minutes. Perfume is not sour at all. It is pure pear, but it's not a pear that is super ripe and sweet, and it's not a super green pear either, but it's leaning more to the green side of the pear to say it that way. It is not very sweet, it is very mild, and it is unique because I never smelled anything like this. That's why I'm struggling to try to think what I have smelled that smells similar to it, because I have never tried or smelled Mochi. So I'm trying to like really think what have I smelled before that smell like this, and the only thing is an actual pear. Or I don't know if you guys have ever seen like those Mexican drinks that they sell like at the supermarket. They come in a can, like a blue can, and there are nectars. They're not like plain juice, they're more like thick juices. What to me it smelled like a pear nectar that was watered down or like diluted with water. So it had the sweetness, but it's not super sweet, and then it's just very watery, and that's about it. All that I can smell is pear. So if you love pear perfumes, this is for you, but don't expect it to do more than that. It's just going to be pear. And that was my mistake or my problem, because I was expecting it too much. On me, the rice doesn't really appear at any point of the life of the perfume. Don't know what happened. Maybe on your skin it will develop better, but on my skin the rice never came through, and I was really hoping that it would, but it never did. This perfume is not very long lasting. It doesn't have a huge projection. It is a skin scent, and I'm all about skin scent, but this one is even less than that. Like, I consider a skin scent a perfume that even though people that are close to me cannot smell it, I can smell it myself. Like, I'm in my little bubble, like in my little cloud of, you know, wrap on the perfume. With this one I cannot. I had to search for it. I'm really disappointed, because if I'm gonna wear perfume, I want to at least be able to smell it myself. Even if other people don't get to smell it, at least I want to smell it myself. That's why I'm wearing perfume. And with this one I didn't even get that. And after the 3 hours the pear completely disappeared, and it became just vanilla and sandalwood. And I know vanilla is not listed on the notes, but there is definitely vanilla and sandalwood. The dry down reminds me a lot of Elizabeth and James Black perfume, Nirvana Black, which is basically just sandalwood, vanilla, and violet. Well, the dry down of that perfume on me is basically just sandalwood and vanilla, and these smell exactly the same way to my nose. But that is basically it. Like, this perfume, there's not much to say about it. I was expecting more. Well, I wouldn't say I was expecting more, but I was expecting something different, something richer, something, just something else, But to me, it just smelled like a watered down pear nectar. And then after the pear disappeared, it's just a vanilla and sandalwood smell. And I know it's affordable. I know it's only $26, but there's other perfumes out there that you can find for $26 that will last you a lot longer, and they will be a little bit more interesting. So for me, even though it's unique to the point that I had never smelled anything like it, it is not interesting enough for me to keep it in my collection. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the review. Let me know if you had this fragrance, if you tried it, what do you think? Like, after watching so many videos and so many pictures of Mochi dessert, I want to go out and try one because they look freaking yummy. If you have tried it, let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.